Right now, we've got a very, very special guest for you. This next gentleman is one of the most formidable performers that this country has ever produced. He's twice been nominated for the Olivier Award for his role, first of all, as Huey in Memphis, and secondly, as Charlie Price in Kinky Boots. It's none other than the reigning Phantom of the Opera, Mr. Killian Donnelly.
God on high, hear my prayer in my need. You have always been there. He is young. Afraid, let him rest, heaven blessed. Bring him home, bring him home, bring him home. He's like the sun I might have known if God had granted me a son. The summers die one by one, how soon they fly on, and I am old and will be gone. Bring him peace, bring him joy. He is young, he is only a boy. You can take, you can give. Let him be, let him live. If I die, let me die. Let him live. Bring him home. Bring him home. Bring
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Killian Donnelly. Killian, I feel like Les Mis has been the show that's been following you around 10 years of age. Your dad gives you a Colin Wilkinson CD, track number 7, Bring Him Home, and you perform it here tonight for the Ames Awards. It's been spectacular. Then you got into the show 2008, swung for 2 years, and then you played...
You've done your research.
I'm
you
good
know
at this. Yeah. But 2017, you come back to London, Queen's Theatre. Mark Donovan greets you at the door and he says, welcome home.
Yes, yes, it was one of the best moments of my career. Mark Donovan, for those who don't know, is the big zombie at the start of Shaun of the Dead. He's the first zombie he's the huge bald guy in the garden, and he's the stage door keeper at the Queen's Theatre, which is now the Sondheim. And he had been there since 2007 when I first joined, but he said, welcome home, and gave me the biggest hug. And when I started in 2007-8, I was a swing. and I would have introduced myself to Mark, and we would always talk about films, musicals, theatre at the stage door every day before you'd go in. Huge conversations, really getting to know each other. He's also the big fat guy in Bruges, the American guy. He's also played that. So he does loads of different roles in all these little films. And he's just got this amazing, amazing personality. But he was always so warm, so lovely, and so welcoming to anyone that came into that. So me, being away from home, being in London in the big smoke, just like nervous and scared, he was an amazing person to know. But yeah, exactly. He said, welcome home.
It is a beautiful story, and even when I hear you talk about it, there's a lot of passion there. You are the only person, perhaps, who has performed in the 25th anniversary of Les Mis and Phantom of the Opera, which was meant to be your show. Obviously it's on hold back at the moment. How are you feeling about that? Because this is a dream role for you.
Look, there's been 2 roles that I've wanted to play, and one was Tony Elliott in Billy Elliot.
And you did it.
And I did it, and I did it. I remember watching that show and I went, I'd love to play that role. But when I was about 11 or 12, I was like, I'd love to be the Phantom, because I saw Colin Wilkinson play it in Hey, Mr. Producer. And I was like, who is that? And my dad went, well, that's Colin again. Colin again, as if they're best mates. But I really, really wanted to play it. And I got it. I got 6 weeks rehearsals, and I got 3 weeks of a run in Leicester. And then COVID-19 hit, March 16th. What was really nice, which gives me hope, is the tour closed, so they couldn't keep the tour going. So we don't know what the future is, but they kept my mask. So that gives me hope, because usually they give you the mask at the end. And if you ever come back, you bring your mask. Or if you ever come back, they make you a new mask. So by them going, we're going to hang on to the mask, I was like, okay, that's good. I see positive. I'm thinking of that as a positive.
I'm thinking that's positive
I'm thinking that's a positive, yeah.
Well, I got to thank you for your performance tonight. Absolutely spectacular as always. And you've never lost the inner Tony Elliott, because you've shown that solidarity to us here in Ames over the years, all the way from the times back in St. Mary's Musical Society.
Ames is where I started. Ames, I remember just going down to Clarny for the weekends and having the best crack, but also meeting the greatest friends you'll ever meet, where everyone became family at 4 o'clock in the morning. Sing-songs were the greatest sing-songs, so that even when I am in London performing, someone goes, yes, but you didn't hear Jimmy O'Reilly sing that in Ames in 2014. It's like, I was there. So it's one big family, and I know that's like cliche to say, but it's the positive that we all need right now for something like tonight. And you and I need to duet. You and I need to do something together.
We're not singing Agony.
You and I need to sing Agony sometime. I'll do Cinderella's Prince and you do Rapunzel's Prince.
Oh,
that's what we'll do next time. That's what we'll do next time.
Listen, Killian, it has been a pleasure having you on. It is the Ames Awards. We're moving on to the next section. Let's make boots.
I love it.
What a fabulous guy Killian Donnelly is, and such an inspiration to be around.